Sundown here, coming at you with a highly requested video. As you guys know, I'm saturating her hair with silk fusion therapy, and just because we are not using heat tools does not mean she does not need a heat protectant. You guys always ask me, Sin, will you do more natural styles? Do you do flexi rods? Do you do? Yes, I do all of that stuff, but I can only do it when my client books it. So the foam wrap I am using is by Mazzani, and I'm going to leave all of the information in the description box below. Love this foam wrap, and I'm going to be putting the blue ones on the bottom, like on the very bottom row. This one you see me wrapping right now, and then after this bottom row I'm going to alternate between blue flexi rods and orange flexi rods. For me, I just really like to alternate the sizes because I feel like it gives the curls a lot of dimension and it makes them look really natural. Like, even if I was to break it apart a lot, you could kind of mistake it for her own natural curl pattern depending on what forms we use, like how small they are. But anywho, I really like doing flexi rod sets on my clients in the summertime. The majority of my clients are fine. Like, even my clients that work out, as long as they do what I tell them to do, their hair lasts, and they only come every 3 weeks for me to straighten their hair, and they're fine in between appointments. But I have clients who sweat in their head. If you sweat in your head, there's nothing I can do because silk fusion therapy does not change the natural texture or the natural curl pattern of your hair at all. So if it gets wet, it's gonna get wet, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Because let me tell you something, if I could figure out something to make sure that water doesn't affect our hair, girl, I'll be on the jet. What you mean? Y'all be like, see, you coming to Vegas? I mean, coming to Vegas, or be like, then you coming to Texas? I'll be like, girl, what time? I'm on my way in my jet. But I have not came up with anything that can keep your hair from getting wet when you put water on it. I don't think anyone has. If they have and your girl just don't know about it, I don't know, girl, put it in the comment section, girl. But anywho, I am just gonna go ahead throughout her whole head, and I'm starting from the root, and I'm going to go all the way down to her ends with the foam wrap. If you find that it's hard for you to comb out your client's hair, then you need to add more foam wrap. Please do not be nervous about adding foam wrap, because if you have a good one, you don't have to worry about flaking or anything like that, build up, nothing. And you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about when we get done. And real quick sidebar, so I'm sure you guys have noticed that I still have the papers on my head. So keep in mind, this beauty that's sitting in my chair right now, yeah, she's been my client for a minute, Sugar Plump, and we be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be telling each other, you know, our business and stuff. We be each other's counselors and stuff sometimes. So I knew she wasn't going to judge me when I washed my hair in the morning and had to keep the papers on. Nor did any of my clients this day, because like most of the time on Saturdays, it's all of my regulars. So if I need to wash my hair, that's what I do. I wash my hair before she got there, and then I put the papers on and they just dry all day. And when my last client left, I curled my hair. So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody's granddaughters or nobody's grandson talking shit about the fact that your girl got the hair wraps on, because I was still cute. Okay, let's get back to this flexi rod set. So you guys are gonna see that once again I'm combing all the way from her root going down to her end, making sure it's extremely smooth. I am not taking out any like imperfections in this video whatsoever. You guys are going to see as I'm rolling a couple of these flexi rods, I'm going to have to, like, I think that it's stable enough, but then once I roll it, I'm like, no, it's not stable enough. Like, if you want your flexi rod set to turn out perfect, you have to make sure that you're using tension and that your client's hair and her roots are like straight as you wrap up the flexi rod. Because to me, with the flexi rod, it's nothing worse than like bone straight, or like bone straight ends, and then like, you know, kinky roots. Not that there's anything wrong with kinky roots, they're beautiful, but I need you to pick either or. Like, you will look like you have heat damage. It's weird. I really don't like it. So yeah, you guys, make sure you are taking your time doing these flexi rods, and as you're combing out your client's hair before you apply the flexi rod, make sure you have not a wide tooth comb at all. Like, you want it to be a smaller tooth comb. My client's hair is a little thicker, so it's not extremely a small tooth comb, because you don't want it to cause any breakage or anything like that. But you guys get the point. That's pretty much it for now, you guys. I don't want to talk you to death, because this is pretty self-explanatory, and like I said, I'm gonna keep it like in this regular time frame. And yeah, like, I feel like this flexi rod set is like masterful for women to do, because it just makes it so you don't have to worry about your hair breaking off or your edges falling out. Because a lot of times in the summer, you know, my clients will get braids and stuff, like if it's too hot, because it's so hot in Vegas. Like I said, if they sweat in their head and stuff like that, because all women do not sweat in their head. Like I said previously, I have clients whose silk wraps last 4 weeks still, even in 120-degree weather. But once again, if you sweat in your head, there is nothing that anybody can do to keep your hair from getting wet like that. And there go my mama. Lord, I already told y'all about my mama in the last video. Jesus, like, Lord, I love my mama, Lord, but she don't care. My mama don't care nothing about this camera. She don't care nothing about y'all in this camera. I mean, she care about y'all, but she don't care nothing about y'all seeing her while I'm recording. Pray for me. Keep watching, girl. So as you guys can see, as I take the flexi rods out, I'm trying to slide the flexi rods down through the bottom. And whenever I take the flexi rods out, like, I went ahead and sped this part up because I feel like you guys kind of got it at that point as it pertains to me wrapping the flexi rods in. But as I'm taking them out, I'm checking them slowly to make sure they're not still wet, and the ones that are still wet, my client goes back up under the dryer. So she went back under the dryer for about 15 minutes so it could dry 100%. And now I have put about a quarter size of silk nectar on the palm of my hand and rubbed it all over my hands like lotion. And I am taking each curl and like taking it apart and doing a finger coil around my finger. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a minute. I'm going to slow it up so you can see exactly what I mean by a finger coil. And then after I go ahead and do the finger coil, I am going to apply some of my main glaze to her edges. Girl, and it's a wonderful edge control. Like I told you guys before, not only is it an edge control, but it has very, very powerful growth enzymes. So if you're a person who has thinning edges or anything like that, it is absolutely amazing for you. So yeah, you guys, like, this is what I was talking about. So you see, I'm taking smaller pieces from the one curl, wrapping it around my finger, and just like that one didn't wrap right away for me, so I just went ahead and did it again. And sometimes you just have to slow it up. That's what I meant by on some of these parts I'm gonna slow it down so you can see what I mean, because I know sometimes it's one thing for it to be fast and for me to tell you, but for you to actually watch it happen is a whole nother thing. You know, with slow motion, girl. Yeah, girl. So yes, I am just going to finish styling her hair and putting the edge control on and all of that stuff. And then I do tease it a little bit around the front just to break up some of those like little harsh lines that were made from the parting as it pertains to the flexi rods being put in the first place. So yes, you guys, keep watching and I'm gonna be back. Okay, so remember we were saying, you know, her hair looks so cute, but it's like I break out the phone and then bam, my mama like, oh, we taking pictures? What do you have to say about yourself, Mom?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. You had just given me a lecture. Like, yeah. I'm so sorry. Like,
yeah. Yeah, but let's talk about how cute she looks. She looks so cute, girl.
She's so cute.
She's so cute. Even though my mom's sandwiches in the back is great, huh?
That's my sandwich.
That's your sandwich.
You know, that was a really good sandwich, and I recommended everybody get one from Dunkin' Donuts. It was really good.
Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, girl.